Jocko, what's the best advice heading into the military straight from high school?
And this question is actually from my brothers from down under, Kane Dover and Nicholas Bennett, and they've been down there in Australia getting their 4 a.m. wake up challenge on for about, I don't know, 35 or 40 days there at this point. And what's been cool is hearing their feedback as they've kind of turned their lives around and they're getting all the stuff done. And actually, you know what was hilarious? One of them sent a tweet with a picture of a text conversation with some company that they were trying to work with. And it said something like, the time on the tweet was, 5:01 in the morning or something like that. And, he said, hey, are you still offering blank or some program or whatever? And then the response was, yes, we are still offering that. And then the reply was, okay, I'm really interested in accessing that program or whatever. And the response was, okay, but don't text people at 5 a.m. And then the response to that was, okay, wake up earlier.
Yeah.
Which I thought was classic. So those guys are rocking. It's very cool to see. It's actually one of and I forget which one of their brothers is going in the military, which is awesome. Very cool to see the Australian military. Work with them a little bit. I actually work with them on a small level a lot, meaning that I worked with a couple of their soldiers a lot over the years, but I never worked with them in a big unit, but they were great guys. Here's a couple real simple things, and I'm assuming that he's going to some kind of army or some kind of ground force. He's going to be a trooper on the ground. Obviously, be in shape. Do runs, do push-ups, do sit-ups, do pull-ups. I would say be ready to march in boots. That's one of the things that you do in any infantry unit that is shocking to civilians, is putting on boots and putting on rucksacks and walking long distances.
Why do your feet get
your feet get trashed? It's just a different kind of exercise.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. Hump a ruck, man.
Yeah.
You got to just put on a ruck and hump a ruck, and you got to wear whatever footwear they're going to supply you. Try and get the closest thing to that, and get your feet ready for it, so that you don't get your feet destroyed. Be comfortable in the water. So most military has some kind of water testing, where they're going to throw you in a pool, whatever. Going with a normal haircut, it's not going to make that big of a deal because, they're going to shave your head within moments of showing up. So that's not that big of a deal. But detach, okay? You're going to get in these crappy situations where people are going to be yelling at you. They're going to be making you do a bunch of stuff. Just detach. Just detach and watch it. Because the drill instructors are hilarious. And if they're in your face, you can be like, damn, this is harsh. But if they're in your face, but you're watching it from a free place of mind, it's so awesome to watch, and it's so fun, and it's so easy to understand what they're doing. You got to remember they're not going to kill you in training, and enjoy it. I had fun in all my indoctrination courses, which is all your courses where you're getting treated like a recruit. So for me, it was boot camp, it was BUDS, it was airborne school, and really an OCS too, officer candidate school. All those things. I had a great time. I had a blast at those schools. I had fun getting indoctrinated. I embraced the little rules that they throw at us. I'd embrace them and I'd take them to the extreme, and that's how I ended up having fun with it. And then the last thing I would say, and I almost missed this, but this might be the most important thing. Okay, so you're 18 years old. You just got done with high school. You show up in the military, and guess what? You start getting a paycheck. All of a sudden, you're the richest guy in the world. Because at Mickey D's, you were making $7.50 an hour, and all of a sudden, now you're getting a fat paycheck of, $2,200 a month. But you don't have any expenses because you're living in the barracks or whatever. You got all your food coming to you. So what are you going to do with that money? Well, a lot of guys in the military, what they do with that money is they blow it. They blow it on women and whiskey, and they get the big toys, right? They get the massive toys. They get the massive trucks and motorcycles and Harleys and everything like that. I got nothing against those things. But what you need to do is save your money. And they throw figures around, 15% of your paycheck, 20% of your paycheck, 10% of your paycheck, but put that money somewhere long-term where you're going to grow it. And then I would tell you, just buy a house. Buy a house and then rent out the rooms to 3 guys and you sleep on the couch and have them be paying your mortgage. And when you get them all stabilized and that mortgage is kind of covered, go buy another house and do that every few years. And there's no reason to retire from the military and not be completely set where you never have to work again. If you just don't blow all your money on stuff that you don't need. And I'm not saying you got to live like a monk, but just don't blow all of it. Blow some of it. Don't blow all of it. And that's real important to all the folks joining the military or new to the military. You can make that happen. Financial discipline equals financial freedom. There you go.
It's good.